What is up, YouTube, and welcome back to some more Creativerse. Hope you guys are having a great day. Y'all go check this over there, like the video at some point throughout, subscribe if you haven't already, leave a comment down below, join the Discord, it's absolutely free to join, become a member to help support the channel, link is in the description to become a member, nice and easy for you to find, help support the channel on a higher level, and get to see videos early. Follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/ApexReaper Gaming. And link is also in the description. Most importantly, enjoy the video. Alright. So, we're done with this. I thought I left myself out here, by the way. I didn't think I was up there. I don't remember why I was up there, but whatever. Let's make it morning. We gotta figure out what NPC we haven't messed around with. We're done with you, build. For now. Until we, like, merge this area and this area. But I have NPCs here. I don't have any NPCs here or NPCs here, so I could probably put something here. I have to clear trees for it. But that would also help me connect, you know, this and this to here. So we have the lumber. Oh, okay, a little laggy. We have the tree people, person. We have the gardener. I don't think anybody's in here, right? Oh no, the cook's in there. Okay. No one's in there because that's just storage. That's a checklist of things I'm not even paying attention to anymore. Which one are you? I don't want that. I want to know what you are. F. N? You're a tool maker, okay. Is there anybody in here? I probably couldn't put someone here, right? It might have been too close. I don't know. There's someone up here. What up? Miner. Ah! No! Out! Out! No visitors! Did I put anybody in the lighthouse? No. No. So, miner, toolsmith, gardener, tree person. Is that all I did for NPCs? I feel like we did more. But it's possible we didn't. Because I watched the pin, but why are you here? Something's wrong. Oh, I see it. That's wrong. I gotta take that apart. Okay. That could stay. Yeah, we spent a lot of time in there. I don't want to do that. I have to be up for that. I'm not up for that. Okay, so if we look at NPCs, how do we do this again? How do we do NPCs? Oh, are they called NPC things? Sure or not. Well, let's go to machines. They're here somewhere. They look like a little thing on the ground. Uh-oh. Oh, right there. Programmable village. So if I plop you down, and on you. Alright, what do we have? Oh, we have a lot. What do we want to do? Ooh, a potion maker could be fun. Actually, a potion maker? I want to build out of that monster material that we got. So, instantly, potion maker would be great. Do we not have a treasure hunter somewhere? I thought we had a treasure hunter somewhere, but potion maker definitely. Gimme. I didn't put anybody in here, did I? This useless building now. I might repurpose it. Like, I like the outside of it. But we can, like, repurpose it. It no longer needs to be storage. But that's like a later thing. I didn't put anybody in here, did I? I really gotta look. Did I? I think I did. Potion maker. Dang it. I absolutely did put someone in there. And there's someone in there. Man. Stop. Stop. I'm lost. Oh. You're the explosives expert. Okay, get off that. You're definitely the potion maker, aren't you? Yep. Yeah, but I do like your area. Yeah, you can keep it. Alright. Did I have anybody in here? I do have someone in here. I remember this now. Oh, what are you? Outfitter. Dang. So... I have a miner, I have a logger, I have a gardener. I don't have a rancher. Possible. I have a chef. I don't have a repairer. Potion maker, yes. I don't have a machinist. Don't have a researcher. That was a blacksmith in there and a tool maker. Explosives expert, we have that. So we don't have a treasure hunter either, but I think a treasure hunter literally just has to be out in the wild. We can make a rancher. That could be cool. Alright, I also need the thing up for that. Do I have that saved as favorites? Sorry. I do not. Alright, so we said we're gonna do a rancher. Okay, so a rancher will give loot if there are 1 to 3 of the same type of creatures nearby, whether pets or natural mobs. As loot, they'll give the same type of loot as tame creatures of that same type. When there are 2 of the same type of creatures nearby, the amount of loot will be 8 times what you would get of a tame creature. What? Oh, okay, yeah, okay, yeah. And when there are 3 creatures of the same type nearby, the amount of loot will be 16 times what you get from tame creature. So that's all they gotta be, yeah? Is have 3 of the same pets, and they can have anything else. I'm not restricted on nothing else. Okay. That's easy. We probably have 3 of the same tame pet somewhere. I think I threw them all over here. Right? They're all over here near this experiment. Yeah. I have not 3 of the same, but I can summon them out. I'm not really worried about that anymore. Okay, so we can put them over here. Over here is meant to be like the zoo, which actually might cause problems. So what if we put the tamer over here? That way it's, you know, a little bit of ways, chunkage wise, because that's going to be like the zoo over there. So if we do it over here, the better. Which means we got a little bit of clearing to do. What are they? Are they extractors? Yeah, okay, well, I'll just take this one. Alright. The best part about this game, getting rid of trees. So some interesting things have been happening. But also things that make me angry because of gaming culture on how it is, which I'm not a fan of, even though I'm a gamer and I'm part of the gaming culture and I, make videos on video games and stuff like that. So, yeah, no. But a game I was very excited for, I've talked about before, and I've actually made a video about my honest opinion of the game. Concord is shutting down. And I feel like that game did not get its fair shake at all. That game got screwed by Steam database. If Steam database wasn't a thing and people actually tried Concord, all these reviewers that were spouting off wouldn't have Steam database to rely on for these stupid numbers and would have thought, hey, the game's on 3 different platforms, not just Steam. But no, Steam database has to be a thing, so Steam database numbers were bad, so the game is failing, Sony's going bankrupt, everything like this that people were just spouting. And it was just horrible. Concord did not get its fair shake. So they're shutting the game down. I can't even play it anymore. They said they're shutting down Friday. It's already not playable for me today, which is Thursday. And they're issuing automatic refunds. And when I heard they were issuing refunds, I was debating whether or not to even file for the refund. I was like, I really enjoyed the game. I worked hard every week for the 2 weeks it was live to get the variants that they had in the game, which are like weekly quests. It's like I thoroughly enjoyed that game. I've been playing the open, well, it's over now, but the early access beta for Black Ops 6. That game takes longer than Concord did, and Concord supposedly had super low numbers. I would queue up for a match in Concord, and within 2 or 3 seconds, I would be in a match. I'm chilling, waiting for Call of Duty, a game company that's been around for a very long time, doing multiplayer for a very long time. I'm sitting around waiting for them to get me into a match. But yet, Concord, this supposedly failure of a game, could get me in a match within 2 seconds with actual people, not bots. But yeah, it's a failure. It just, I despise the gaming culture for what they did to this game because it did not deserve what they gave it. It didn't deserve the shakedown it got. No one gave it its fair shake. There were some people out there who were like, yeah, the game's fun. And then they stopped saying things about the game. I'd rather get rid of that by myself. If I put that there, yeah, it takes way too many as well. But yeah, unfortunately that game is shutting down. Which is unfortunate. But yeah, I was thinking, like, do I even want to get that refund? And I was thinking, probably not. Because they said they're taking the game down and reworking it. Whether it comes back as the same type of game or not, don't know. But I mean, so many people just... I could talk a while and probably say things I shouldn't say about some of the people reviewing. Which they would probably come at me with like a cease and desist if the video got to them or whatever for the things I want to say about them. But yeah, they can say all the things they want about Concord and call it a failure of a company, a failure for Sony, a failure for this, but yet, oops. Fix it later. But anybody comes at them, they're going to cry like a little baby. Anyway, I'm going to stop talking about that because I'm going to say things I will regret later, and I don't want to. Sucks. Sucks for the gaming culture. It's just like people are talking trash about the new Star Wars game, Star Wars Outlaws. It is so much fun. Star Wars Outlaws is a good time. Yes, there was an issue with the game when it first launched, and when they fixed it, it did require people to recreate their save file. I didn't do it. I've been playing the game with my original save file from the early access just fine. It's fine with me. Checkpoint system's garbage, but that's probably something they fixed. I didn't even pay attention to what they fixed because I was like, yeah, that's fine. I'm just going to play the game. It works. Nothing's broken. Well, nothing's like game breaking yet. But it's super fun. I think we're out of the period in gaming where we can just enjoy a new game. We can't anymore. It's impossible to enjoy a new game. We're not in that game period anymore of like, oh, new game, awesome. Us gamers get a new game to play. Nope, we're not there anymore. Boom, boom, boom. Makes me want to start up a video game review channel. It really does, just to give games a fair shake. 'Cause people are not. And talking about this and feeling that, and seeing that I do have a passion. Right? Talking right now through this. Which this was what Creativerse has always been for me. It's been a way for me to talk and get what's off my chest. Still listening to Ratatatata, by the way. If you have not listened to that song by Baby Metal and Electric Callboy, I always forget to call them their new name. Such an amazing song. Anyway, I realize I have a passion for that, so maybe I should start reviewing games. But that's going to take a lot of time. That's a lot of time. It's a lot of time to get the footage. It's a lot of time to splice that footage down to like 20 minutes. And then also get my thoughts organized to 20 minutes. That doesn't happen. For the Concord video I made on this channel, that took me 3 attempts. And each attempt was like an hour long. The first attempt I didn't like. And the second attempt, directly after the second attempt, I played a couple games. And I finally understood a game mechanic they had in the game, which I didn't fully understand at first. So I was like, oh, I didn't talk about that in my opinion. Well, now I gotta talk about that in my opinion because I understand it now. So I had to film it a third time. I don't wanna stop. But maybe I do create a video review channel. A game review channel. I could have fun with it. I mean, I do play a lot of games. I play a lot of games. I record a lot of games. I live stream a lot of games. I think I could do it. I just gotta find more time. I'll have to find a day where I can multitask better. That's what it'll come down to. Am I getting rid of this tree? I just started getting rid of trees. I think I just get rid of all these trees. Yeah, sure, why not? Oh, the least fun thing in Creativerse is getting rid of trees. And I'm definitely not alone in thinking that. I've heard people say that quite a bit. Oh, did I not press that? Trying to think if anything else recently happened. Oh, I didn't get a video out last week. I apologize. I really do. And it's because I had to fix a car. The car, I should say. Not a car, the car. And then I just ran out of time. And then what happened Friday? Oh, I was streaming later Friday, so I had to do other things and get other real life stuff done so I could stream in a later time Friday for COD 6's early access beta thing. So I didn't get a video out. But yeah, the car needed to be fixed. I came to a stop and then I heard clunk and my foot hit the floor. I was like, I just lost all pressure in my brake pedal. This ain't good. But when I let off and put pressure back on the brake, I had pressure. So I was like, oh, okay, good. Brakes aren't gone. I can still continue. But then it got loud. It got real loud in that car all of a sudden. And then to make a not so long story shorter, it turns out that the brake pad broke off the caliper. Like actually broke the like weird bracket system this car has. It's like a 3-prong system that goes into the caliper. That broke and the brake pad fell down in between the rotor and the guard. I want to say that's what it's called. And it got loud. So we replaced the caliper, which was going bad anyway because it should not have broke off. And then of course replace the brake pads as well. Which really wasn't that bad of a job. Took longer to go to the auto parts store to get the stuff than it was to do it. But yeah, wasn't bad. Never seen a caliper do that before. That's crazy. Nothing but the night. Oops. Oh, today I'm playing another. Oh, not a new. It is a new game. The game's been out for like I don't know, a few months now. Just released, called ZZZ. Zoneless Zen 0. Which I'm excited for. Oops, I didn't mean that, because that's going to get rid of grass. Yep, I'll have to fix this. That's no problem. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I played, I didn't really get into Genshin. I thought about playing Genshin when I was like, I want to play like a gacha style game, right? A Hoyo Universe game, because like they do strong. They're strong games. They get updated regularly. There's events all the time. Could be a great game. And I got into Honkai Star Rail. Still really like Honkai Star Rail, just time never permitted for me to go back. That's probably a bad idea. Yeah. But then ZZZ, singer I listen to, Amelie, or Lee and Lee, her YouTube channel is. Or you could probably search Amelie as well and still get it. She released an original song based off of ZZZ, which she really into. She really likes the gacha style games. She streams as well as Monarch, the VTuber. Little promo plug for her. She's a great content creator. Fantomical content creator and amazing singer. A singer I've been listening to for a long time before she even started streaming. And she released a song. And I was like, this song is so good. I was like, I wonder how that game is. And then the more I started to see about the game, I'm like, I want to play this. This is what I want. I want something like this, and I hope the harder difficulties to give you a little bit of a challenge, because this is sick. This is the type of gameplay I was like, I wanted to see, and I started watching some streamers play, and some people were having a little bit of a hard time with some of the challenges the game has. And I was like, awesome. It's like, I think the main challenge people were struggling with the inability to heal like between fights and stuff like that, which is awesome. And the story looks interesting. I haven't really seen much of the story because I'm trying to keep it a surprise for myself. But the characters look cool. I think probably a lot of people who play the game get called a furry because most of the characters are animal based. But that's their issue, not... It's whatever. Characters can look cool and you don't have to be a furry because they're animal based. But anyway. Looks really cool. And videos will be out on it eventually. I'm behind on videos again. And I blame Call of Duty. I got addicted to the beta. And I wanted to play it a lot. Which also made me get behind on real life stuff. And then I had to get caught up on real life stuff. And then I just didn't have time. And time is a resource that's horrible and not enough of it. I think a lot of us can agree with that. Another game I'm interested in is Path of Exiles 2. The more and more I see of that, the more I'm excited for it. The bosses look so much fun to fight. And I tried to get into Path of Exiles 1. Holy crap, that game, you can tell that game's been developed for probably a decade or so now. Because there's a lot. If you really want to sit down and learn Path of Exiles 1, good on you. But I looked at that and I was like, I don't have time for this. I could have just used the thing. But get into a brand new game, Path of Exiles 2, which releases in October? I think it's October. Well, it launches into early access October, which I don't really know how that game launches into early access, but sure. It's a free-to-play game, so free-to-play into early access. Are they going to make people buy like a Founders Edition like Smite 2 is doing? If you want to play Smite 2 early, you have to buy their Founders Edition, which is like minimum $30 or minimum $25 maybe? Which I thought about playing Smite 2 as well, because Smite 1, again, there's a lot of systems in play over all the years Smite 1 was made. In Unreal Engine 3, and we're on the Unreal Engine 5 now. So that game was developed for a long time as well. That's another thing. That just made me think that I could probably do I have a bed? I do. I could probably give games a better fair shake than most reviewers I've been seeing. I was watching for Smite 2. Oops. For Smite 2, the developer diaries they were putting out. Whatever. And like the passion they were talking about made me get excited for Smite 2, and I wasn't even playing Smite 1. But just hearing their passion and their excitement for like creating a game in a brand new engine and everything's like a brand new experience for them. Like, I love that. I love that so much. It made me happy to be a gamer, to see game developers so excited about a game and rebuilding their game from scratch that they already have, rebuilding it in a brand new engine with brand new mechanics and everything to refresh the game. It made me so freaking excited for that game that I do want to give it a shot when it's out of early access. I don't know when that drops out. It's been there for like 2 weeks, 3 weeks. So probably another month or so. Do 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 do. Meow. I don't know what else to talk about. I will say, X-Define, which I still love X-Define, but it just X-Define needs to put out more content. There needs to be weekly challenges that aren't Ubisoft challenges. There needs to be like a grind people could do for every week in that game. Did I put one over there? No. Because like right now, I finished the Battle Pass with Season 1, which is 3 months long. And I took my time. You know, like maybe one Game Pass level, or not Game Pass, one Battle Pass level a day. The day I streamed the game, which I only streamed the game 1 day a week. Or maybe I did 2 days a week. 1 day a week, I think, most of the time. I would get a lot of Battle Pass levels. But as a casual player, very casual player, not throwing in the grind, I still completed the Battle Pass with over a month to go. And yeah, they added a new map, which looks like a fun map, but it's not enough for me to go back to the game just for a map. Which makes me excited for Call of Duty Black Ops 6, because Call of Duty has gotten a lot of experience, and they definitely will have the grind. They'll have challenges. They'll have camo grinds. They already confirmed a lot of like the masteries that people are going to have to go for, and they made them excited. I think that's like something X-Defiance really got to do, and they can't wait. They said their major goal for that game, something that they are super passionate about, is ranked mode. If you put a ranked mode in something, it means you want players to be the best in something. If you want players to be the best in something, that means esports has to be a thing. Well, the game has been out for officially out of Season 1, or Season 0, which Season 0 was like 2 months long, plus this season, which is coming up on its 3rd month, so Season 2 is coming up real soon, which will probably get me to go back into the game. But that game's now been out for like 5 months, and there is no private matches. You can't have any esports events. You can't have local tournaments or anything like that without private matches. You got to have a way for players to play, you know, against people they choose to play against, which is how tournaments are done. And it's been so long and they still don't have that. And at Season 1, they promised Search and Destroy, or Bomb as they're calling it. But yet, we're coming up at the end of Season 1, and it's not there. So it's like empty promises. The game is great. The game's got a good core to it. And, you know, built on the wrong engine. They admitted, you know, they're working on this game that is on... what's the name of that game? Division. With Tom Clancy's The Division. They're making this game based off of, built on that engine, which is the wrong engine. It's not a shooter engine at all. It's on an FPS engine, and they are making it an FPS engine, which obviously is going to take its time and have its, you know, have its downsides. But things are just taking too long. Still a great game. Oh yeah, I was getting rid of this tree as well. God dang it. Trees are boring to get rid of. But I still really like X-Define. I think X-Define has an amazing future. I just can't wait for they get the kinks out of their engine, and they can start throwing out more regular updates. Because I do believe like that's what's holding them back, is their engine that's not built for an FPS, and they have to constantly fight their engine and make it do what they want to do. But with how good Call of Duty 6 or Black Ops 6 is, how good that multiplayer really truly is, I think a lot of players are not going to go back to X-Defiant. Granted, X-Defiant is free, but Call of Duty definitely did their job. They got people excited for multiplayer again. Which is good, because I'm not a huge Battle Royale fan. It kind of reminds me of, like, what Halo did. The unfortunateness with Halo. Where Halo just took too long. They got great stuff now, but it just took too long to get in. And they didn't keep their audience's attention span. They just didn't hold it. Well, this sucks. Alright, if I leave this tree, right? If I take this out, that tree out, and this tree out. We take from there. Bum, bum, bum. I'll go for a little bit longer today. Oh, is this something you like? So I'm actually surprised that this game has stayed alive. I refuse to go to Steam Database now after what they did to Concord. And obviously they didn't do it to Concord, the gamers did to Concord, but I refuse, and I'm going to make that a point in my reviewing. Pretty sure. I've been thinking about reviewing as I'm talking here. And it's definitely something I could do. I could do that. I just need to... I need to be organized. I need to brainstorm organizations. That tree's staying? No. That tree's going. This tree's going. That works. Alright. Let's get rid of this tree. Can I do this? Yep. That should be fine. But yeah, I refuse to use Steam Database, so I will not see how many concurrent players this game has. But I'm surprised it stayed around. I know they, changed their server system to save themselves some money. Which is smart. I mean, especially if they don't have the player base to support themselves spending that money. I mean, they went free to play, right? Because you used to have to pay for all the stuff, which you don't have to pay for anymore. But yeah, I mean, the game doesn't get updated. I don't think their social media does anything. I think I looked up a couple weeks ago what their social media was doing to see if they were teasing any updates. Nothing. So yeah, it surprises me this game has stayed up. I don't know what I would do. I like my venting game. I mean, I'm venting and I'm just talking. And just get to play this game. I mean, there's Islands. Islands isn't going anywhere. Islands is being updated a lot. They're trying to build that game into something people come to and start playing and try to build their audience. But I don't know if this game they're doing anything with. Watch, tomorrow they're going to announce Creativerse 2, built on a brand new engine with all these new things. And I doubt it, but, you know, how funny would that be? I'm sitting here saying, like, man, I wish they would do something. I wish they would update. Give us an update. Give us an update. What's going on, Creativerse? Like, you know, what are you working on? Working on something cool? We got something new coming up? What you doing? No. Because, I mean, they surprised us with that monster update. It's fine. Alright. This tree's gone finally. Beautiful. Alright, so now we have the amount of trees that we need to get rid of. How fun. Oh, that's a lot. But also open up this and expand us into this territory. It's helpful. But yeah, Creativerse was doing competitions for a little while, like photo competitions. I never partaked in them, but they were doing them to create like new loading screens. Oh, okay, this tree, yes. We're good, we're good, we're good. Alright. Just keep knocking them down. Oh, we have the new Mario game coming up soon. Mario and Luigi Brothership? They threw out like a 30-second teaser or whatever. I'm going to play the game. I like the Mario style, like RPG style games. So I think that game's going to be fun. I don't know if I'll get to the Legend of Zelda game, though. I might have to skip it. Other than that, I mean, I can't really think of what else is coming up. I think I'm going to skip Mecha Break. I was talking about that before. Like, Mecha Break might be one of those games I get into. But I saw the Gamescom footage of that. And holy bitrate killer. Meaning, like, the game didn't record well. And obviously didn't stream well. Like, you can't see what's going on. It gets all film grainy and snowy. It looks like it's just snowing out. And it just is bad. It probably is super fun and super clear on your game, but like for a content creator perspective, it doesn't look like it's going to be that great of a game to stream or record. Maybe record. Maybe you can record it high and get away with it and still make it look really good in video format. But I don't think it's going to be a good streaming game because people just can't see. Not at the current bitrate that Twitch allows. Oh, speaking of that, the whole, like, I was talking about, oh, I'm thinking of streaming on YouTube and all that. And holy crap, at that timing of that whole drama that's happening with that. Did I hit that? No. With, like, every YouTube exclusive streamer's contract is now up. and they're moving back over to Twitch and instantly doing better than they were on YouTube so much. But not every, I mean, some content creators are still like telling people like, hey, multi-streaming is still good. You still can do very well over on YouTube. It's still very possible. Don't listen to like all these success stories of big, already established creators and think, oh, I can't stream on YouTube because they do better on Twitch, so why would I want to be on YouTube? You still can find success. There are still very, very popular streams on YouTube. Especially foreign. Like, the foreign numbers are huge. And there are countries out there that have banned Twitch. So YouTube is like the only other option. Which I do understand the banning of Twitch. I myself have called Twitch a softcore porn site. Just based off of a lot of their decisions. But they've rectified those decisions recently. They've gone back and readjusted a lot. Can I? Oh, I can't just hit FF on this thing to get rid of it. I thought we used to be able to. I have to do this. I don't want to do this. I wonder if I can log on, log back in of all these bags will be gone. I'm still thinking of multi-streaming, but every place I've seen so far makes you pay for multi-streaming, or you have a watermark. I'm not paying for it. I'm just not. It's not worth it to me to pay for it. But there's also a plugin for OBS that people have said that's pretty good and can work, and some people said they just can't get it to work. So it's like, I'm gonna explore that one. I just haven't had time because, we talked about that before. Not enough time in the world. Not enough time in the days. We need more time. So maybe sometime soon. Do I want this tree? No. Maybe sometime soon, you'll see streams on YouTube. Because there are like just the YouTube exclusive people are multi-streaming. Still streaming on YouTube, but also streaming on Twitch at the exact same time, and it's very, very good. You still have two. Oops. You still have two separate audiences because not everyone who's on YouTube is on Twitch, and not everyone who's on Twitch is on YouTube. People like to stick to their platform, which is fine. God. Sure. I've officially ran out of things to talk about, almost 50 minutes in. But my brain right now is really thinking about the review channel. I think I would like a review channel more than I would like a reaction channel. Although a reaction channel is the easiest thing in the world to do. And I'm still been debating about doing that. I've been trying to keep up better with my FPS channel. Because I already make that content as well. That's just me having to switch back and forth of channels and actually upload. Which right now I only can upload one video a day to that channel. Because YouTube has got its requirements. So I should be fulfilling some of those requirements soon. So I can upload more than one, and then that'll make that channel a whole lot easier to navigate and manage. One video a day is kind of killer when I'm trying to upload to both channels every single day. Oh, wow, wow, wow. But we'll get there. I know I haven't really advertised that channel much, but the FPS channel, if you're into FPS games, it's right there in the description. It's got like no subscribers or anything like that because I haven't been able to push it, which I definitely want to. So we'll see. It's also been like an experiment of mine. Kind of like, if I put all that content over there, how much does it get recommended? How much is it actually going to do good? I will say, for me not advertising that channel, I have noticed viewers. I haven't noticed subscribers, but I have noticed viewers. People actually watching the content. People actually watching my original 2003 Call of Duty veteran campaign. People actually watching that. And then people are watching my Black Ops 6. Is that gonna hit? No, we're good. My Black Ops 6 gameplay, which I titled Mediocre Gameplay. Because it was. And that actually got more views than I completely expected, with me not advertising, not pushing it at all. Figuring that market is flooded. But yeah, it did surprisingly well. That should be fine, because that's going to come up and clear out that. Oh, is that perfect? Oh, that's perfect. That's gonna come in, hit that. That's gonna be fine then. This is gonna go. Can I put one up here? In heck? Oh, beautiful. Whoosh. And then just get rid of this top layer, and we can put that in after some other time, not right now. Same with this, just remove this top layer. Is this good? Yeah, it's fine. I might even be able to put one there and call it good. Oh yeah, that's fine. Because that's going to come across. Beautiful. Did I do it? Where's my bed? Who are you? What? There it is. Whee! Alright. We actually cleared a bunch of trees. I don't have a screenshot for it for this game or for this video. I have one now. I found one. It's funny. Thumbnail. I'm gonna use it as a thumbnail. Oh, this build. I can't. I don't want to. Alright. Well, next time we get to start building. Well, probably a little bit more landscape, and I need to give myself some room. I think it's going to go right here where this hill is. That will allow me to bring this path up to it, and then also continue the path here. Like, kind of bring this out, connect it to there, and then also bring the path and connect it to this new building. That'll help connect our build, our base, or our whatever you want to call it. That'd be cool. Yeah, I'm actually really excited about that. And then I can also just shoot it out, continue it, and bring it into this, which doesn't have the correct path in for me to do it to. This was not the greatest. I love the toy shop. The toy shop was the best build of this, but this took way too long. Of absolutely not great, but this was awesome. I can't wait for this to actually be something as well. I want to come back one day and this just be some weird new block. I think that's going to be so much fun when that actually changes. But that's going to do it. We're going to end things here. 55 minutes of me rambling and deleting trees. Which, man, if this game can come up with a new way of that, I'll be happy. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I greatly appreciate you. Y'all got a checklist over there. If you did anything over there, I would also greatly appreciate. And until next time, I'm ApexReaper. Y'all stay positive. Thanks for watching.